Okay, I've got something for you guys. If you've ever wanted to start your own YouTube channel, or if you want to start creating content and you just find talking to a camera really unnatural, really hard, really cringy, here are some ways that you can kind of get over that so you can become that content creator and enter your content creation journey. Hi, I'm Ariana. I'm a social media manager and a content creator. On this channel, we talk about socials for business, content creation, content marketing, and work-life balance. If that sounds like anything that you're interested in, I highly recommend subscribing. So today we are getting into how to talk to a camera and camera confidence and all of that good stuff. So this is like the bread and butter of creating content, because you do want to have a really confident camera presence when you are showing up on camera and creating content, because the energy that you put off in your content is definitely seen and felt in your content. So you want to make sure that you're not showing up cringy and you're not showing up scared and you are creating good content, because if you're going to take all of that time to create content anyway, you want to make sure that it does something for you and that it's working. So the first thing that I want to say is talking to a camera is very unnatural. This is not easy and this is not normal. So if you feel like you are really cringy and you're feeling really stiff, I just want to let you know that this really isn't a normal thing. I started my first YouTube channel in 2017 and my first couple of videos were super cringy, and you can tell that I was kind of scared. I was kind of super awkward, and the more that I practiced, the more confident I became and the more comfortable I became on camera and talking to a camera and talking to myself. And I know a lot of these TikTok videos and people who act like they just pick up their phone because they just had a really good thought in their head and they just wanted to get it out there and start a conversation. Seems like it's so easy for them, but let me tell you, there's a lot of planning that goes into creating content. There's a lot more going on behind the scenes than you think, so don't beat yourself up if you feel really awkward and cringy when you are talking to a camera. And again, this is something that comes with a lot of practice. Also, I just got a new microphone. Let me know what you guys think about it. I think it's so cute and it changes colors, and this is also like a new setup that I'm kind of testing out, so let me know what you guys think about it. I actually am really loving it. The lighting in the background, I'm here for this. Okay, getting back to the video. So the first tip that I have for you on how to talk to a camera and how to have camera confidence is to pretend that you are on FaceTime with one of your really good friends that you can say anything to. This is going to give off the vibe that whoever you're talking to, you feel like you know them and you want them to feel like they know you too. So you're basically trying to create a connection with whoever you are talking to through your camera, whether it's on TikTok or whether it's on YouTube. So creating that vibe that you are on a FaceTime call will just help your content and whatever you're saying translate a little bit easier to the viewer, and it also kind of calms you down. So the FaceTime vibe situation is also just a reminder for yourself that it's okay to stutter, it's okay to take some pauses, it's okay to have like a normal, a normal spaced conversation, a normal paced conversation. So don't talk too fast, stop acting like you need to think of everything that you're saying on the spot, and you need to make points as soon as possible in every frame of whatever you're saying in your video. And also another aspect of having that FaceTime vibe when you are talking to someone or talking to the camera is that there are like quirky things that you do when you are speaking, like your hand movements or the way that you talk, your sense of humor. It comes across in whatever you're saying in your content if you are acting like you're talking to one of your friends. Now, if you want to start creating content and like sitting down and talking to the camera, creating like a lengthy video or like a long form video, something like this, a really good thing to do when you are trying to come up with your camera confidence and you are trying to be really natural is to have a specific person in your target audience in your mind when you are speaking, and just pretend that you are talking to them through your camera. This is a really easy way to kind of come up with your thoughts as you're talking and to kind of make everything make sense, because you're not thinking that you're talking to hundreds of thousands of people on the internet, but you're trying to kind of make a point with whatever your video is about, and you're basically relaying all of this information, or even if you're just kind of trying to start a conversation with one specific person. It takes off a lot of pressure from your awkwardness, your cringiness, and just feeling like you are talking to so many people, and you want to make sure that every single word that you're saying is important and all that good stuff. Another thing that I did when I started creating content and I wanted to kind of boost my camera confidence was have an alter ego or an alternate version of myself that I kind of stepped into when I pressed record. So when I first started my social media management Instagram page, I was creating a lot of lip sync trending content to kind of boost my reach and to kind of reach more people and, you know, just relate to a lot of people in my target audience. So it was a lot of nonsense trends that were kind of really funny. They were lip syncing trends, and the way that I kind of got into an alternative ego or an alternative like personality was kind of putting myself in my mind into a different version that was more confident. And there was a lot of things going through my mind while I was filming just these lip syncing trends. So these aren't even like face to camera videos where my voice was in it. My face was in it, but I was lip syncing to someone. But even those videos, you can definitely tell the person's energy through the screen. So if you are filming like lip syncing trends, or if you are just showing up on camera, you want to make sure again that your energy is what you want to give off. You don't want to give off scared, awkward energy like I'm afraid to be here and I'm afraid to be seen. And a couple things that were going through my head while I was filming these lip syncing reels was, how is my audience going to perceive this and what do I want them to feel when they watch this? So I was creating the lip syncing trends with a lot of exaggerated facial expressions so that the expression or the emotion would come across, and it made the reels do so much better than if I was just lip syncing them with no energy at all. I also kind of put myself into that mindset that I was a really good social media manager and I knew exactly what I was doing, and I was confident in my services and in the information and the value that I was giving my audience in my content. So that's the kind of person that I became when I got in front of the camera, and eventually through practice it became so easy for me to kind of switch that. I am pretty introverted, I would say, in real life, but I'm not afraid to show up on camera, and it's super easy for me to go into that kind of persona because I want my content to do well. So I'm not gonna act like I don't want to be on camera. Okay, so we have two more things left on how to have camera confidence and how to talk to a camera and show up on camera. The second to last thing is to remember not to talk too fast. So if you are doing a FaceTime Vive video, a face to camera video, a YouTube video, something that you are just like holding the camera and talking into, you want to make sure that you're not talking too fast, because that is going to give off rushed energy that is like you don't want to be there, and you're trying a little bit too hard to be maybe relatable. And if you think about it, people that don't talk too fast have a different kind of confidence energy than people that talk really, really fast in conversations. It's kind of also like a little trick or hack to exude a little bit more confidence on camera if this is something that you're kind of struggling with at the moment. So just something to practice. And the last tip that I have for you is to practice showing up on camera as much as possible. So this is what's going to help you get more comfortable on camera, more comfortable talking to yourself on a camera, more comfortable with your kind of like editing format or the way that you create content, so you can create a signature style of content, and it's just going to get easier and easier and easier for you, I promise. So hopefully now you have a better idea of how to show up on camera, how to kind of navigate your camera confidence and build that within yourself so you can start creating content that's actually going to do something for you, grow your channel, grow your brand, connect with a audience that you are targeting. If you have any other tips for anyone else who is looking to build their camera confidence or even start creating content, but they feel a little bit afraid to hop in front of a camera, go ahead and drop those down in the comments below. If you guys have any other video suggestions you'd like to see from me, please let me know. So don't forget to like this video. It really does help me out. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!